Hi guys, it's me, and I'm here to do a proper egg donor update. I've been saying that I was going to do an update for a while now, and then I get a phone call that changes like what we thought was happening, and then we get another phone call that makes us seem like something else is happening, and I've just kind of had a hard time wanting to do an update just because everything just keeps changing so quickly. Lisa even said, you need to do an update. And I was like, I'll just wait till tomorrow after my appointment. But she's like, you'll keep saying that. And it's true. I have, like, kept saying, like, oh, I'll do it in 2 days, or I'll do it after the next thing, or the next thing. And so I thought I would do an update. So a lot's been going on since I last updated. I actually did a video a day or two ago, and then I ended up deleting it because something about the quality or my voice was distorted or something. As you guys know, I'm using my iPhone to record everything and upload it. So basically, we've just been on a roller coaster. It's been, oh, you're doing really well, and then, oh, possible cancellation. Oh, you're doing really well. Oh, possible cancellation. And it seems like, you know, me and Lisa are getting different stories from different nurses and then the doctor herself, and it's just been kind of a headache. And I guess this is normal when it comes to retrievals and IVF and all of that, just because you don't know how your body's going to respond. They didn't know how my body was going to respond, so you know, I know it's part of the game, so that kind of makes me feel better, but it doesn't make it that much easier to, like, not get upset when, like, you don't have, like, a grasp on really what's going on. Like, I don't know when our retrieval date's going to be yet. You know, we were hoping that it was going to be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You know, Sunday at the latest, but now it's looking like maybe it'll be Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. We don't know. I had an ultrasound and blood work done this morning, and there is very good news. Okay, wait, let me skip back. So last time they upped my Gonalef, everything was going well. I thought it was really great news, and then the nurse called me and basically just pooed on my parade. She basically said, I'd say rain on my parade, but she pooed on it. Like, she did worse than rain. She basically was like, I don't want to rain on your parade, but you're not looking good. You're too young to have this amount of follicles, or blah, 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 blah. And it really scared me. And I guess for an unknown egg donor, they like to see 15 mature follicles before they'll do a retrieval. For somebody who's just going in doing IVF and doing the retrieval and transfer, they would, you know, want at least 4. So because I'm a known egg donor, it kind of changes the ball game. Lisa and Bill will have a very hard decision coming up. Well, actually, it's not hard for them. She's already said they'll do whatever, but they, I think, can basically choose whether or not to do or go through the retrieval if I don't have enough mature follicles to meet the 15 that they like to see with donors, because I'm a known donor. But, you know, on their way back from the appointment, Lisa's like, you know, it's okay, you know, we are happy with like 8 if it's good quantity or quality and this and that. But I kind of keep living or trying to live up to the expectation of the doctor. I just want to be like, I want to be where the doctor wants me to be, you know? So I really want to have at least 15 good follicles. So last time we left off, I think I had like 13, I want to say, or 14, but only 2 of them, or 3 of them, 2 of them, I can't remember when I last updated, but 2 or 3 of them were like at 11s, and then I grew one out of nowhere. Like, it just popped up and was like at 11, so I thought that was really good news. But then again, that nurse was like, no, 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 you should have more, or there's still those little ones that need to catch up. So they upped my Gonalef, and I mean, my body's responded really quickly to it. I'm at 450, which is a whole entire pen, or half of a 900 pen, depending on how you take it, but or other people take it. But it's been good. I have really responded well to it. My follicles are growing. They're also increasing. This morning I had, I want to say 15 follicles, which is 17 follicles, which is 2 more than I had last time, because last time I had 15. So I grew 2 new follicles, and all of my follicles are ranging from 10.2 to 17, I believe, or something like that. So I have a whole range. I have 10.7, 11.7, 12.9, 12.9, 16.2, 13.1, 10.2, 11.2, 11.9, 13.2, 13.7, and 14. It's a whole range. Basically, they want all of them to be around the same size, and I'm hopeful that, you know, all of these will kind of increase well and then also stay at the same range. They will only try to extract an egg, I guess, between 15 and 16 millimeters, but they want them like 20 and above. So if I keep on the track of what I have been doing, which is increasing the size by like 6 millimeters every 2 days. I think we're on track for a retrieval date like Sunday or Monday, possibly Tuesday. Again, that's like a huge range, but we won't know more until tomorrow morning. My estrogen level, however, is like crazy awesome. I went from 609 2 days ago to 1,694. So I increased by like over 1,000, which I asked the nurse, I was like, is that good? Because I have no clue. And she started laughing. I was like, yeah, that's good. So I'm hoping because my estrogen levels are really good that the quality of my eggs means will be really good when they're matured enough. And they're bumping me back down to, or sorry, not bumping, I guess they're taking me back down to 300 units of the Gonal-F because my estrogen levels are so high. So I have an appointment tomorrow morning for an ultrasound and blood work, so they'll see kind of like what my follicles do overnight. I'm very hopeful that we will see a good increase still. I mean, I'm a little bit bummed because it looks like I just have a sneaking suspicion that John will not be here for the retrieval, or if he is here, he will have to leave immediately after with the kids to get home by Monday evening, and then I'll have to follow along later. And I'm only bummed just because I wanted to share this with him. I feel like it's the, you know, finish line for both of us because he's been working toward, not as hard as I have, but he's been there for me and been, you know, a cheerleader and been supportive, and it would just kind of be nice to go through that together. But you know what, we are here for one purpose, and that's to get some great quality eggs out for Lisa and Bill. So however it has to happen, it happens. I'm just really excited because it really looks like the retrieval date may be different, but it will still be, you know what I mean? Like before, it was kind of, the last 3 or 4 days have been kind of hard for me because I've had this internal struggle of being fearful that the retrieval would be canceled. And that's just sits really heavy with me. So we're kind of more positive now, and I guess the nurse emailed Lisa and said that it won't be canceled. You know, it's looking like it won't be canceled now. So that's good. We just have to figure out a date. So they won't let me over stim, like they won't let me stim, I believe, later than 19 days. So I just need to make sure my follicles keep growing, and they have been. So yeah, so that's why I didn't really want to update today, just because I don't have like super good news, but I don't have bad news. And I guess that's just kind of how this whole process works, is you just are waiting. You're waiting and waiting, and poor Lisa and Bill, this is the third time that they've had to wait, and it's just like, this is my first time, and I'm like ready to just like punch somebody in the face. But yeah, so I am excited. I'm glad that my follicles are doing what they're supposed to be doing. I'm glad that I'm increasing. I'm glad that my estrogen levels are really good, because estrogen is what you need to mature those eggs. So I'm hoping, because it's so high and that it got so high so quick, that just means I'll have really good eggs for them. And, you know, even if they get like 7 or 8, then there'll be 7 or 8 really good eggs. You know, if they're like best quality eggs, then awesome. You know, I'd rather have that many really good eggs than like 20 B, you know, level eggs or whatever. So and then you hear those horror stories of people having tons and tons of eggs and then only a few making it through. So who knows? You know what? Who knows? But it's still, you know, of course, you guys know me. I stress out about everything. So yeah, I'll feel better once I have, like, this is the day we're doing it. You know what? I will feel better the day that I trigger, because then no matter what, within 48 hours the retrieval will happen. That's when I'll feel better. But tomorrow's my appointment. I have it in the morning sometime. We still have to schedule it, but it'll probably be first thing in the morning, just like all the others. I'm exhausted. I'm on 4 hours of sleep right now, and I'm trying to upload and edit and respond back to comments and stuff, and do a proper blog post, just because I've missed my blog and I need to give it some love. But the kids are doing well. Wyatt's kind of, you know, he's a toddler. Ava's doing really well, but I think she's missing home, and Kai's actually been doing really well too. So, you know, it's been a fun and stressful and interesting process, and we're kind of nearing the finish line. So keep your thoughts and prayers with us, and I will update as soon as I know more. But again, it's like, when do you know more? You think you know something and then you don't, and that's just like the whole like name of the game, apparently. So that's about it. I don't think there's anything else to share. Yeah, I think that's about it. So I will talk to you guys all in my next video. And again, if you want to follow, like, if you want updates between videos, just go to my Facebook fan page, because that's where I've been updating, like, the second I hear from the nurse, or the second I'm done with an appointment, that kind of thing. So, oh, I should mention a few things. So the way that I've been feeling, So the drugs are not so bad. I would say that the Lupron stings a little bit more than it used to, but the Gonal-F is real easy. I don't really even feel it. The needle goes in easily, and it doesn't sting when it goes in, even though that's like I think the largest unit of fluid that I'm doing maybe. The one that hurts like a bee is the Menopur. It just stings going in, and it just does not feel good. It doesn't hurt, but it just is like an annoying bee sting. I'm starting to bruise in my lower region. And I know somebody said, you should spread them out into your 4 quadrants, but I am not allowed to. I'm only allowed to do it either to the left or to the right, 2 inches, away from my belly button, underneath my belly button. So there's only 2 different areas I could shoot myself with, and I'm taking 3 shots a day. So, yeah, I'm gonna end up shooting myself in the same place over and over again. So I'm bruising. But it's nothing I can't handle. It's not painful. Like, it doesn't feel tender to the touch or anything. I'm super bloated, though. I look like I'm about 12 weeks pregnant, and I'm not kidding you. Again, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you know. Like, there was a discussion going on how, like, far along I looked. I look and kind of feel pregnant. My boobs are, like, full. I don't know why. I woke up nauseous this morning, but that could be because I was exhausted. My back's starting to hurt. But the biggest thing is I'm super bloated. I had to buy new dresses because I'm still going to be here for a while, and none of my pants fit me. And then the elastic gym pants that I brought just are too tight that when I sit down, they are just so uncomfortable. So there goes Wyatt to the bathroom. So I bought some dresses, and even in this big flowy dress that I'm wearing, I look pregnant. So it's kind of funny. Somebody asked me if it made me miss pregnancy, and honestly, that part of my life is done, and I enjoyed it while I had it, but I don't really miss it. I'm just excited for Lisa to be pregnant and for me to have my body back. I don't miss this stage of pregnancy, I should say that, because it's that weird, awkward stage of, is she pregnant or does she need to lay off the beer? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, yeah. So, but I'm very excited. Like, I'm kind of showing off the belly with pride because I'm hoping that means that there's something going on down there. I've been super gassy. TMI, I farted for like 5 whole minutes this morning when I woke up, and it wasn't like gross farting. It was just like gas. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but apparently that's another side effect too. So I'm just like bloated and gassy, really attractive stuff. And I think that's pretty much it. I haven't really had any headaches. I've been having hot flashes though. I mean, the hot flashes have not gone away. I don't really think I've been really bitchy, so to speak. I mean, there are times where I feel really cranky, but I'm not like out of control emotional like some people warned me I would be. And I'm weepy though. Like, at the drop of a hat, I'll start tearing up or crying. Like, if a baby walks in, I'm like, oh, how cute, and I start crying, or a puppy, or just anything. So there's that. But yeah, so there's that. All the drugs are doing well. I don't feel like I'm having any adverse reactions or anything that I should feel worried about. My endometriosis is totally in check. And I hate saying that because I hope I didn't just jinx myself, but I feel like it should be mentioned. Last week, I felt like crap. I was having terrible cramps. I was relying on my Percocet round the clock. I haven't taken a Percocet in a few days. I feel great. I mean, not great, but I feel good. I can walk around. I get a little bit crampy if I do too much, but I'm able to go out with the family. I'm able to help with the kids still. I'm able to get around the house, and I'm able to sleep through the night without having excruciating pain. So I think last week was just my endo attack after I stopped my birth control. I did have some like dark discharge, again TMI, but if you're here, that's the point. So I think that I was on my period at that time, and that's the only time when I have endo pain. So that passed, and then a Saturday came around and I felt fine. So yeah, I think I'm past that. I'm hoping that the trigger shot won't be too painful. The doctor did warn me that was probably going to be the most painful time of my endo, but since I'm not really feeling anything like painful now, I'm hoping that the trigger shot won't be that big of a deal. And my doctor sent me with a depot pen for me to take to the retrieval so that somebody can shoot me in the butt before I leave to hopefully just skip my next cycle. So I'm really hoping that works. Fingers crossed, because that way maybe I won't have another endo attack. But we'll see. So I'm just really thankful and grateful that I'm feeling as well as I am. I'm not pushing myself too much, but it's just, you guys know that was the biggest thing that I was scared of, and I know that's what John was scared of, and Lisa was scared of, and even Bill, he asks me every day, he's so sweet, how I feel, and I'm just really thankful that I'm doing all right. So that's about it. I keep saying that and I keep adding stuff, but really that's about it. So I will update you guys as soon as I know more, which will be tomorrow. Again, I don't know if I'll do a video or if I'll just update it on my Facebook, but I'll leave the link to that underneath here. But I will talk to you guys all later, and just wish me luck. All right. Oh, and we did a Q&A video, which is super long. Like, I think it's going to be an hour long, depending on how I edit it. Lisa will have it up on her channel. I will have it up on mine. When are we going to upload that?
I've been trying to upload it for the past 3 hours.
So maybe, like...
It'll be up by tonight, hopefully.
Hopefully it'll be up by tonight on her channel. I don't know how long it'll get up, take to get up on mine, but we did a Q&A. People had a lot of good questions, and we answered those. So that will be up by this weekend for sure. So... yeah, I will talk to you all later.